you volunteers for all your work. What you do makes a massive difference.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm a care assistant in a care home with residents with dementia. Yeah, at the moment I've volunteered in different roles. Like each summer I usually volunteer with festivals through Oxfam. So I've been doing that about 8 years now, which I love because it's just, I get to go to festivals for free, and also I get to give money back to charity, you know, doing that. Also I used to volunteer at the Oxfam shop in Totnes as well, which I really enjoyed because I just love books, so it's just great looking for all those books. At the moment I volunteer with Age UK, so I am a telephone befriender, so each week I'll call an elderly person who's isolated in the community and just talk to them. So I'll do that on a weekly basis, and it's just, yeah, I found that really good. Just it's sort of it's been nice to reach out to someone who's, particularly at the time, like at this time where people have been even more isolated, just sort of connecting with them, and I can see it makes a difference. Like the person I call, he really appreciates me calling him. I think it is that opportunity to grow my skills in different areas. Like, because sometimes I've applied for jobs and actually I wouldn't have the skills I need for that job if it wasn't through volunteering. Like at the moment I'm applying to be a teaching assistant, and I've had other voluntary experiences in schools. So that means I actually can put that on my CV. So I think it can really be, especially when you're starting out in work, it can be a really good way of kind of developing skills in different areas. And just exploring different interests, because I think sometimes the jobs you don't necessarily always do what you're most passionate about, and there's some really great big ways of volunteering. And there's almost too many. Like I find that there's so many interesting ways you can sort of get involved with the community.
Yeah, so I did some volunteering. It was good fun. It was good to get to know the town and meet everyone, and be part of the community and sort of feel like giving back a bit. And yeah, it was all a very good experience. Yeah, good fun.
Let's be grateful for the opportunity being presented to all of us to give service to each other again. Thank you for the people that are doing it already. Thank you for the people that are about to start doing it. But thank you for the opportunity to do that thing.
Because I had time, it was during this last year, because I had a bit of time off work, and that I thought I'd use it giving back.
And so how do you feel like you benefited personally from volunteering?
Knowing that I was part of a bigger picture, that it was at the Kingsbridge Food Bank, so knowing that I was doing something with real purpose, helping those families and keeping myself busy as well.
And I volunteered to drink beer. Well, actually a cider.
Hello, my name's Pat. I volunteer at the National Trust at Coatheel, just over the border into Cornwall. I enjoy being at such a stunningly beautiful place with lovely surroundings, gardens and the river, but I also enjoy connecting with our visitors. Some of them are just happy to stroll around doing their own thing, but others like to stop and chat, and sometimes you pick up on people who really do need to just have a bit of your time for you to listen. One example was a lady who asked me a question and then revealed the fact that her husband had died the day before, and so I just sat down with her and let her talk away, and I felt as though that had probably helped her.
I would just like to say thank you to all the patient drivers for the various hospitals in the area.
We volunteered in the cricket club, the rugby club.
And the rugby club, having children.
I think one of the biggest overall volunteering commitments was the out of school club that we did. We lived in a rural area and there was no childcare services.
So in fact you were involved in setting that up?
Yeah, and that was lovely. Lots of nice people. Really enjoyed most of that. It was a bit stressful at times.
It worked really well. It was much appreciated, I think, as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you're working with bossy people, you know, that can be tough.
I'm not too sure what you're referring to. But yeah, on the whole, I think it's been
Absolutely. I mean, I think
and we do it together.
things would stand still without volunteers, particularly children's services, you know, sports clubs, that kind of thing. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm quite close to doing volunteer driving for the local community as well.
We've been talking about that for a while.
Yes, I have. I've
Yeah.
actually quite got into a particular box, I think.
Hospitals and things.
Yes.
I know that it's a bit of a weird thing to say, but I know that volunteering would be really good for me. I know that there's a lot of science out there that shows that doing nice things for other people is really beneficial for your own mental health. So I'm thinking that I should get on that. Zoffany volunteers by being himself and just donating his awesomeness and love to anyone who'll take it.
Well, I think we can all say thank you to Zoffany.
Thank you, Zoffany.